So, welcome everybody. I hope all of you have had a nice, relaxing morning. Um, I'm Ashley. I think all of you know me so far, so that's good. But for those of you who are watching later who don't know me, I'm Ashley Suzelis, and I just finished a 130-hour trauma-sensitive Yin Yoga teacher training this summer with Soul Work that they're based in Costa Rica. And I just love this practice so much. It's really given me so much peace and healing. And so I just really want to share it with other people. And if everybody could mute your microphones, that would be wonderful. And I think, yeah, I think I can mute too. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So Yin Yoga is based on a more Chinese philosophy than Indian philosophy. So it incorporates the Chinese elements and the meridians, and we talk about qi. So just like prana and Indian philosophy, it's energy flow. So this is all about stimulating energy flow where it's needed, releasing blocks, and just overall feeling good in your body. So this practice is meant to feel good. If there is any point where you are feeling pain or tingling or numbness, gently come out of where you're at and maybe find yourself in a position that's more comfortable. And also, we don't want to go past a 7. So, stretching past your comfort is good, but if it's past a 7, that's a little too far. So just back off a little bit. And then another thing, I just hope that everybody has some blankets, pillows, comfy things nearby around. If you have yoga blocks, that's great too. We'll be wanting to kind of get cozy in some of these postures. We'll be holding each of them for around 4 or 5 minutes. And part of what that does is really allow for the acupressure points that are stimulated during these postures to be activated. Which is really beautiful. You'll feel that during the practice. And today's practice that I put together is based on the wood element, and that targets the liver and gallbladder. So it helps us to come from a place of like basically needing and wanting to control everything, feeling maybe in fight or flight or anger, frustration, those kind of things, and to come into a more peaceful, relaxed state and place in yourself. So I will have everyone just come to your mat. If you have a mat, if you don't, on the floor is great, maybe a comfortable rug. And I'll invite everyone to come into an easy seated position. Indian pose, I guess, is what we were taught as kids. But just whatever feels comfortable for you. And I'll invite you to maybe move the little fat chunks out of the way of the sits bone so that you can sit firmly on the floor. And we want the hips pressed or facing forward and the spine nice and tall. So lifting, releasing the shoulders down away from the ears, and the chin slightly down. And if you would like to receive wisdom and guidance from God, Creator, the universe, can place your palms up on your knees. If you need more grounding today, go ahead and place the palms down on your knees. And we'll just take a moment here to just feel comfortable, get into, I believe, come to just a nice, easeful place. And before you close your eyes, or if you already have them closed, that's fine. I'll invite you to just open them and to look around And just notice what's in your environment. Notice where the door is to leave, where your bathroom is. Notice any sounds that are in your environment right now, any smells, any sensations on your body, on your skin. And just notice what's around you. And now I'll invite you, if it feels comfortable to you, to close your eyes. Take a moment and find your way inward. Now noticing your internal environment, noticing where your breath is at, noticing any thoughts going on. And there's no judgment here, just noticing and allowing whatever to be present. And now I'll invite you to take some deep breaths. So inhaling through your nose and filling up and expanding your belly. Maybe bringing it up and expanding your chest cavity. And then releasing through your mouth with a sigh. And invite you to take another nice deep breath. This time, maybe filling up with a little bit more air, a little bit more prana and chi, all that life force energy, bringing it into your body and releasing through your mouth with a sigh, whatever it is you do not need right now. And one more nice deep breath, filling up a bit more, opening, expanding. Releasing with a sigh. And now I'll invite you to place your hands at heart center. And if you'd like to join, please join in 3 ohms. And if you don't want to join, that's fine. You can just receive the vibrations. So taking a nice deep inhale, and at the top we'll ohm 3 times. Om. Inhale. Inhale. And I'll invite you to stay inward for a moment and maybe meditate for a moment on any of the ways that you can invite more ease, more flow, releasing control, and being present. Again, with no judgment, you are free to be here as you are. We're just going to be in a practice of noticing today. And if there's anything that you notice you'd like to release, we'd love to offer the space for that. And anything that you'd like to invite in, ease, flow, releasing control, you are welcome to invite that in. And if you feel just fine with where you are today, with what's going on, that's great too. No need for change. but this practice does encourage release. I'll invite you all to do an Adi mantra with me now. This will be 3 times. Some of you probably already know this. And I'll just start, and then you can join in as you feel comfortable. And if you don't feel comfortable joining in, that's fine too. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Last time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev Namo. And this mantra means I bow to the divine guru within. So whatever I'm saying during this practice, whatever I'm guiding you towards, just know that your inner guru, your inner light will always be guiding you. I am just suggesting things. So I'll invite everyone to stretch the right leg out. Just gently, slowly stretching that right leg out. Maybe you want to bend and flex your toes a little bit. Just feeling into that space. And I'll invite you to release the left leg out, also kind of bending your toes, flexing, and only bring your legs to where it's comfortable for you. If this is all you can do today, pardon me, if this is all you can do today, perfect. If, a little further feels good, just, find where your body wants to be. And like I said earlier, don't push past the 7. And so in this position right now, I'm just going to invite you to stretch a little bit towards the right. Just feeling in to that stretch, maybe opening up a little bit. Coming back to center. Stretching towards the left side for a moment. And then coming back to center. And if this position feels good to you right now, then I will invite you to move your hands forward place your hands on the ground and move them forward a little bit, just to wherever feels comfortable in your body. If this feels good to you, then I'll ask you to stay there. If it feels good to you to have your hands on your legs, that's great too. If you can go further down, wonderful. Some people might need some pillows to lean over. That might feel good. If you have a yoga block, sometimes it feels good for people to come down and place your forehead on the block like this. So just find a nice, comfortable position here for yourself right now. And we will be here for about 4 minutes. So just finding your stretch. This is going to produce a stretch in your hamstrings and your adductors, opening your hips slightly. So just finding where it feels good to you. And I'll invite you to breathe nice and slow. Releasing a little bit more into this posture. You might be feeling a little release in your lower back. Again, if you feel any numbness or tingling or pain, gently come out into a position that's more comfortable for you. Now I'll invite you to gently, easily make your way out of this position. And maybe bringing your knees up together. And just do a little windshield wiper action here. Just to release anything Release your hips. And just notice how your body feels after that posture. Now we will slowly and gently make our way into a tabletop position. And just find some movements that feel good to you. Maybe side to side. Maybe a little back and forth. Just kind of feeling into your body where it feels good to you. And in this tabletop position, we'll make sure that the knees are in line with the hips here, and that the wrists are in line with the shoulders. And if the eyes of your elbows are facing forward, make sure that you turn them so that they're facing each other. And I'll invite everyone to take a few cat-cows. And this is just to stretch the spine out. So dropping the belly, raising the head, and then tucking the chin towards the chest, rounding your back, exhaling, and inhaling, dropping the belly again, lifting the head, and then exhaling, rounding the back, tucking the chin to the chest. Just do a few of those that feel good to you. And now I'll invite you to come back to the tabletop. And now we'll gently bring the right foot up towards the front of the mat, outside of the right hand. And you can come on to the knife edge of the foot here and allow yourself to find a place that feels good. So maybe it feels good for you to have your arms straight like this. Maybe it feels good for you to, maybe you need a blanket under your knee, under your left knee to be more comfortable. Maybe you want some pillows under here, under your knee here to be more comfortable. Maybe you would like a block under your forehead. So just find whatever feels good to you, and we'll be here for a few minutes. And as I said before, if there's pain or numbness or tingling, just gently come out into a place that feels more comfortable. This is beautiful for hip opening. This can actually help to ease sciatica. So allow yourself to indulge in this moment.
Go.
Hi. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Ashley.
I'm going to ask you to put, oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. And so this is called dragon. You might feel a little bit of an inner dragon right now trying to come out. And if that's happening, just invite that ease, flow, and releasing control to melt deeper into this posture. Now I'll invite you to slowly and gently come out back into a tabletop position, making any movements that feel good to you. Maybe you want to drop your hips to your feet and go into a child's pose. And then you can experiment with your legs together, legs apart, maybe hands down by your sides, maybe hands in front of you, whatever feels good in your body. We'll just take a few breaths here. So. And then as you're ready, slowly making your way back into a tabletop position. And this time I'll invite you to place your left foot up beside on the outside of your left hand. Again, finding yourself in a comfortable position, whether that's putting a blanket under your knee or pillows under your left knee if you need a little bit of help raising them or keeping them comfortable, block under the forehead, whatever it is that you need to feel more ease in this position. And again, we'll be here for a few minutes. Once again, just feeling that release in the hip, allowing your breath to move through you, coming to as comfortable as a place as you can. And as you feel ready, I'll invite you to gently and slowly come out of this position and back into a tabletop. Once again, making any movements that feel good to you. Maybe you want to take another child's pose and a nice deep breath. And we'll make our way back to tabletop. Before dropping the pelvis gently onto the mat. So allowing the pelvis to come down onto the mat. Maybe you need a blanket under your hips. Some of you might need even more cushioning to make yourselves comfortable, pillows, blankets, whatever feels comfortable. And you can stay up like this for a little deeper back bend, or come down for a more gentle back bend onto your forearms. And once again, if you have a block or a pillow that you want to place under your forehead, feel free to do that as well. And we'll be here in this position for a few minutes. This really helps to give a nice stretch to the spine and the lower back. So just feeling where it's comfortable for you. With each breath, inviting in a release of control, inviting in more ease, more flow. Now I'll invite you to gently come out of the posture, and we'll come onto our bellies now. And if you still need blankets or pillows underneath you to make yourself more comfortable, please do that. But we'll be coming all the way down onto the floor, arms out into a T. Maybe laying with your cheek on the floor and just laying here for a moment. And now I'll invite you, turn a little bit here. You're going to slowly roll onto the right side. So you want your shoulder to be on the floor. So your arms still straight out behind you. And rolling up, you can have your left foot in front, if that's comfortable, on top of your right leg or behind your right leg. Some people might find it comfortable to keep their left hand on the ground in front of them. Some people find it nicer to bring it all the way back. So wherever your comfort is, find a nice place here where you can relax and allow your open wings to open. This is called open wings. Maybe you need a pillow under your head. And once again, we'll be here for several minutes. Just breathing and allowing. Once again, if there's any pain, numbness, or tingling, gently come out of the posture. And so to come out of this position, if you have your left arm behind you, place it in front of you, placing the left leg in front of you, slowly, very slowly and gently roll onto your stomach. And release your arms out to the sides for a moment into a starfish. And just notice what your body feels like after that. And now, with your arms still out in a T, gently, slowly roll onto your left side. Once again, your shoulder underneath here, straightening out that bottom leg. Maybe it's comfortable for you to have your right hand in front of you and left foot in front of you. Maybe it's more comfortable to have both of them behind. Find whatever position is comfortable for you. And if you need a blanket under your hips or a pillow under your head, do whatever you need to make yourself feel comfortable. This is opening up the shoulders. So you should feel a nice opening in the shoulders here. Breathing nice and deep. Allowing whatever wants to come up. Just noticing without judgment and allowing it to float away. This is stimulating the gallbladder meridian, so you might hear your stomach start to grumble a little bit. If you do, that's completely normal. And if not, that's okay too. And as you're ready, slowly, gently making your way out of this position, releasing that right hand to the ground, placing the right leg in front, and slowly rolling onto your stomach. Spreading the arms out once again into a starfish, and just noticing how your body feels right now. And now I'll invite you to make your way back up into a child's pose. Once again, Maybe your knees want to be close together. Maybe they want to be far apart. Whatever is comfortable in your body. Maybe your arms want to be down by your side, but down by your legs. Maybe they want to be up. Just finding a nice, comfortable spot for yourself in this moment. And now we'll make our way down onto the floor again, but this time on the back. Slowly, gently, with ease. And you'll be positioning your body all the way to the right side of your mat. So the left leg in line with that right side of your, the right leg in line with the right side of your mat. And this is one of my favorite poses. It's called Banana Asana. So you'll take the left leg and guide it towards the outside of your mat. And then slowly guiding that right leg towards the left. Maybe you want to place it over top. Maybe you want to leave it there. Like that. And then raising your arms up and taking a nice bend over to the left side with your arms too. And you'll realize why it's called Banana Asana after this. And maybe if it feels uncomfortable for you to have your arms up like that, you can leave them in cactus arms, just on the ground like this. But we're going to get a nice stretch in that right side body right here. So just taking a few moments to just breathe into that right side, allowing and inviting in more air, more breath, more stretching. With each breath, inviting in more ease, more flow, and releasing control. Slowly making your way out of this position. Releasing both legs to the earth. Releasing your arms down to your sides. And just taking a moment here. Just noticing the difference, if your body feels any difference or not. And it's okay if it doesn't. And now I'll invite you to come to the left side of your mat here. And this time, reaching that right leg towards the corner of your mat. And then allowing that left leg to follow behind. And once again, you can leave it right here. You can place it on top or over the leg. Just allowing that stretch to come in that left side body here. Now, if your arms feel more comfortable in cactus on the ground like this, that's great. Maybe you want to reach them up and over into a full banana position. Whatever feels good in your body. And once again, slowly and gently coming out of the position. Opening up your legs, opening up your arms, releasing them towards the ground. And just noticing here if you feel any changes, any energy in different places. Maybe your body feels a little colder, and that's so normal if it does. Now I'll invite you to bring your knees up and into your chest. And we'll just do a little rocking from side to side. Maybe back and forth, whatever feels good to you. And now I'll invite you to release the left leg down to the earth and straighten it out. And then we'll take this right leg and draw it underneath your body onto the floor. Releasing this right arm out towards the side, gazing over your right shoulder in this reclined twist. And once again, if you need any pillows or blankets to make you more comfortable, maybe you need to put a blanket or a pillow under your hips, or sometimes people like to put one under their knee here. Whatever feels comfortable to you. And now I'll invite you to slowly come out, bringing your knees back into your chest. Once again, doing whatever movements feel good to you. And then once again, releasing the right leg towards the ground. And then drawing this left leg over your body in this reclined twist. Reaching that left arm over and out, looking over your left hand. And making yourself more comfortable with pillows or blankets if you need. And slowly coming out of the posture. Once again, bringing your knees into your chest, maybe drawing your forehead to your knees for a moment. Rocking side to side, back and forth. Taking any other movements or postures that you need to help your body feel complete today. Before releasing into Shavasana. And in Shavasana, we will release our feet down to the corners of the mats, releasing the arms out to the sides. Coming down and releasing. Allowing your whole body to relax into the floor. Releasing any tension from your feet. Releasing any tension from your ankles and your calves. Allowing it to flow down into the ground. Releasing any tension from your knees, from your thighs, from your hips. Allowing to just flow down into the earth. Releasing any tension from your lower back, from your back, from your shoulders. Releasing, allowing it to flow down into the earth. Releasing any tension in your arms and your hands and your neck. Releasing and allowing to flow down into the earth. Releasing any tension from your jaw, your face, your eyes, your scalp, and just surrendering into the earth. Now I'll invite you to draw your awareness back to your physical body. Maybe stretching your feet and your hands, your arms, making small movements. And then as you are ready, rolling onto your right side into a fetal position. And in this fetal position, this is actually a seed position called Bhuja. And in this, I'd love to invite everyone to notice if there's any space that's been created within you today. And if there is, maybe placing an intention where that space has been created. Something you'd like to fill that space with. And then slowly and gently, when you're ready, finding your way into an easy seated position once again. Starting to deepen your breath again. Maybe filling up your belly slightly and releasing with a sigh. Maybe filling up your belly a little bit more this time and sighing it out. And one more time, filling up with a bit more air, opening and expanding, and sighing it out. And I'll invite everyone to bring your hands to heart center, Namaskar Mudra. And we can do 1 Om and 3 Shantis all together. And once again, if that's not something you'd like to join in, that's fine. Just listen to the vibrations. Exhaling and inhaling to Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.